There we go, guys, and welcome if you are joining me tonight. It seems that we have it's a night of all what do we call them, gremlins, right? So if you are joining me for the moment, you are just joining me. My regular co-host in Seeker 707 has experienced some car trouble on her way home. So we hope everything is okay there, and she manages to sort that out, and she might actually join us a little bit later on the stream as well. But for tonight, you are joining us for officially the first game that we are streaming for Clan Wars Season 2 on COD, and we are of course streaming that between Bob and RMZA, and that is of course Rebel Mafia and the Brotherhood of Beasts. So I'm looking forward to bringing you guys this game. At the moment, we are just waiting for it looks like 3 more Bob players to join us. Most of the guys have joined. There was also some guys that had to quickly drop off to make sure their settings are correct and that sort of thing. So hopefully we will be able to get going in a few minutes. Of course, as I said, tonight is the first official game that we are streaming. But we can of course say that last night was the official game, or the official kickoff game rather, I would say, and that was of course between DAO, Dogs of War, and GSE, Gunslingers Elite, and that means that that was actually the first game that happened last night, and of course GSE took that match, so congratulations also to GSE. So guys, if you give me a second, I just want to check something here. I just want to see if the guys are coming online. And it looks like they are joining indeed. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one more Bob player, and then we can get going. So the guys watching in the stream tonight, I see we have a couple of people watching. Any call-outs? Is there a favorite amongst these two teams? I personally think that this might be a very hard match. Of course, Rebel Mafia came into this tournament as a brand new team and actually started off in a lower division. But then, of course, during Challenge Week, they managed to fight their way up into Division 2. And, of course, that is where they ended up. So I'm quite excited to see what this game is going to bring us tonight. Of course, we are playing Hardpoint with a maximum ticket count of 250, and we will see which team gets to that 250 mark first. They are playing 3 maps. Of course, the first map is Arklof Peak, which is personal view one of my favorites. There's a lot of people that don't like the map, but I quite like it. Secondly, they will play Hackney Yard, and last they will play St. Petrogard. So all 3 good maps. And we're waiting for one more Bob player. Maybe while we wait, I can quickly run through the teams, and I can highlight to you guys who is there. So on the Rebel Mafia side, we've got, of course, Boere Pompey. We've got John Ball. We've got iLinux69. We've got Davudu. We've got Bombefok, the Prometheus, and that is the RMZA side. On Bob so far, of course, we've got Black Sader Ranger, which I see his tag still says UB there, but of course he's Bob. We've got Evil Root, we've got Twaki123, Gambit Steel, and Jochis there as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bob players, and waiting for one more. So let's have a quick look over here. Right, so Bob has confirmed that they will only have 5 players tonight, obviously because of load shedding and some players being impacted. So we will wait for RMZA to drop off one before we can start. And we will see who they decide to drop there. And then I think we can get to it. So let's quickly see. We'll just keep it on the screen there for you guys, so everybody can have a look there. Guys, in the comments, please let me know if everything is okay, if everything's audible and you can hear me properly, and that sort of thing. I really appreciate that. I always do ask, because it's quite difficult when you stream to always know if people are hearing you properly and seeing everything nicely. So if you could let me know, that will be cool. I think RM is taking a bit of time deciding who they want to drop there, so we can do 5-on-5. Indeed, Bob has confirmed that they would do a 5v5 and not the 6v6, and that's purely because of load shedding and one of their players being impacted that should have played tonight. So we'll give them a minute to do so. There we go. So let's see. I've quickly sent them a message. I think everybody's psyched to play, so I'm not sure anybody wants to drop. That's very possible. So let's just give them a second. And we see who they're going to drop there. Guys, if you are in the stream at the moment and watching with us, again, please just drop me a comment there. Let me know if everything is nice and audible, whether you can hear me properly, and whether everything is good on your side. I would really appreciate that. Like I said, it's quite difficult sometimes to hear. Right, and RM has decided to drop a player there, so it's 5-on-5. And I'm going to call ready quickly, and then we will start. So if the guys indicate to me they are ready to go, then we will start with the first map of this match. There we go. So a couple of guys in the stream here. The Badgers here, the Multivats here, Villikant is here, Untamed Beast, I assume this Jinx is here. Aussie Boot is here, Daniel is here, One's here, what's up One, Kevin Clark is here, and guys, as I said, my regular streaming buddy is had a little bit of car trouble tonight on her way home, so she will not be joining us straight away, but she will probably join us, I would think, in round 2. But let's start and kick off round 1. Let's get going. Right. So guys, in the stream I see that there's a couple of Bob supporters, people saying go Bob, and I'm wondering whether there are RM supporters out there, so let me know in the stream, drop us a comment there, and let's see who is supporting who. And I think for a start, let's go with one of the Bob players, and I think we will start with Evil Root. And let's see. So hardpoint is a very interesting game mode. Of course, the hardpoint will move every few seconds. I think it takes about 15 seconds to activate, and then it is there for a little bit as the time counts down, and then of course the hardpoint starts moving. So it's based on a King of the Hill. Oh, and there's a good kill there by Evil Root. He's moving quite fast onto the hardpoint. There is some gas here, which is of course something that we didn't ban, and that's really to test the player's skill in terms of who can protect that hard point, right? So let's go over to Twaki. Oh, still with Evil Root. Let's run with Twaki for a little bit. He's on the hard point here as well, and he's covering that good. There's a kill there on Gambit. Couple of kills from Black Satyr Ranger I've seen now as well. So Twaki protecting the hard point over here. Hard point is being held by Bob at the moment. It was held for a slightly longer period by Rebel Mafia. They are leading now with 27 points on versus the 8. But they are moving in here. Let's just see. Oof. And the kill there on Twaki. Let's go over to the opposite side and run with Voodoo for a little bit. Voodoo coming up on the hard point. Hard point counting down, about 40 seconds left on this hard point before it moves. Kill there on him. And let's go with Bombafok for a bit. Guys, if there's anybody in the stream that you would like me to spectate specifically, please let me know in the comments, and I will go to that player. I am also going to try and do a little bit of of overhead view as well for you guys a little bit later on. And let's just see. So at the moment, the ticket score climbing up a little bit there. The hard point being held by Rebel Mafia. So Boere Pompey there. Let's run with Boere Pompey for a little bit. See what he's up to. He's going down the side here, down the riverbed. He's heading over to try and claim back that hard point. And you can see, guys, if the hard point is armed or held by someone specific, then of course around about every second there is a point being added to the score. So and Boere Pompey does get taken out there, and I think he actually got taken out. Let's quickly have a look by Yogi. Corrected me on his name the other day. Let's run with Gambit Steel then. So Rebel Mafia now holding the point again, but that switches over to Bob very quickly. Gets taken out there. Let's run with Lynx. Rebel Mafia now holding the point again. So very short period of time where the point is held. Yeah, the ticket count when it is held runs up quite quick. About 40 seconds before this point moves again. Oh, Lynx does get taken out there. Let's run with Prometheus. See what he's doing. He's right. He's not holding back. He's on the point there defending. Crazy defending going on. He's looking left and right, left and right. The point's running up. Rebel Mafia just broke 100 on the score. About 17 seconds for this point to move. Some good defending going on, but there are some Bob players coming in. And I think these guys are heading over to the next point already. The point's going to move now. There we go. So new hard point established, and these guys have already gone onto that point, so they were ready to claim. The guys from Rebel Mafia. So still running with Prometheus here. He's still on the point, and let me see if I can do a little bit of an overhead here on the point. It is contested at the moment, and let's see if we can. And the smoke comes in, of course. A couple of Bob players over the hill there. They've got a little bit of a height advantage, but those stairs provide good cover for Prometheus there. He retreats back a little bit. I think it's probably to reload. Used quite a bit of ammo shooting at the Bob guys off those stairs. And then we've got Bomberfolk there as well, covering also from a bit of a high point. But we've got some Bob players coming in from I think it's the north side or the left side on your screen. And indeed, Black Sailor Ranger manages to clear that out a little bit, but the point is gone a few seconds. He managed to get a couple of tickets there. So the new point already active, and you can see that the Rebel Mafia guys have moved onto that point quite quickly. We've got Gambit Steel here with a nice opportunity to do some flanking. Does indeed get a couple of kills there. He's still there. He's being watched though by Boere Pompey. Boere Pompey knows he's there. Throws that detection grenade there. Does see Gambit Steel takes him out. We've got Bomberfolk also now going up there to make sure it's clear, but he gets taken out by Yogi. Unfortunately, the Rebel Mafia guys still holding the point, so the tickets keep running, and now they are all over this point. The Bob guys are going to come in running here because they need to clear out this point now. It is contested, but good defending there by Rebel Mafia. Definitely Bomber for clearing those stairs there. He does get taken out though. And let's see, who's this? Evil Root will come in from that side. And the point indeed again has moved on. And that's the game. Rebel Mafia takes the first win with 250 points versus 43. So now I need to quickly get down the score because I need to update it here. And you can see the final player was indeed by Gambit Steel with that pistol. So very, very well done. So there we go, guys. You see the scores over there. A couple of good scores. We have 18 kills there, 15 kills. On the opposite side, Rebel Mafia 10 kills, 11 kills. So kill wise, very, very similar between the two teams, but Rebel Mafia taking that map with 250 versus 43. Now, of course, guys, the way the score works is that of course the cumulative score for the game is what is being added up, and that is of course also what goes onto the tables, right, onto the team tables. So if I very quickly update the scores here for you, that was the first game, and that was 250 to Rebel Mafia and 43 then to Bob. Now of course the second map that these guys will play, I'm just going to confirm with them whether everybody is ready here for the second map, and that will of course be Hackney Yard. So I need to just select the map there for us. Oh, and I almost did the Hackney Yard night map. That wouldn't have gone down well. Right, so I'm going to check with the guys very quickly. And we will go on to Hackney Yard. Right, so it seems everybody is ready for the game, and let's kick off this second map. So guys, if you have just joined us on the stream, first of all, thank you very much for joining. We really appreciate the support. If you're already subscribed to the channel, that's great. If you are not, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the little bell to get your notifications whenever we go online. And of course, if you like what we are doing, give us a like on this video. It's always great to see a couple of likes. If we're done with the stream, it's always nice. But if you have joined us, you've joined us now for the second map. And this is of course Hackney Yard, the game between Bob and Rebel Mafia tonight. They are both two Division 2 games here in Season 2 of Clan Wars. The first map went 250 points to Rebel Mafia versus the 43 of Bob. And I think let's start here with Twaki, and we're going to see what he's up to. He's running out with his pistol. Guys, as I said, if there's someone specific in the stream that you would like us to spectate, please call out their name and I will try my best. But I will also try and give you guys a bit of an overhead view now and again. There are some people that have mentioned that they quite like that. Oh, and Twaki does get taken out there. Let's run with Buddha Pompi here for a little bit. But Bob, quicker out of the gates on this map. They took that point first, was on 7 points. Now Rebel Mafia holding the point, and the tickets are climbing. And actually, let me do... It's quite difficult though, yeah, because of course the point is inside. That might not be the best idea. Try and give you guys an overview while the point is inside the building, because this camera is very, very temperamental. So the point is going to move in 15 seconds, and we've seen it in the first map as well. Part of Rebel Mafia's strategy is of course to really leave the point before it runs out, right? So they move very fast onto where the next point would be. Although this time around it does seem like Link's stuck around to the end, but now of course Bob already on the second point there. Gambit still trying to defend that. Let's
Hello.
Hello, how are you? I think I just heard Cherie. I'm almost 100% sure I did. And
You really did.
oh, I did. How are you?
Bad thanks yourself.
All right. Did you manage to get your car sorted?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Just got it towed home now.
Oh no, oh no. All right, listen, let me bring you up to speed. So
Yes, please.
they're playing 5-on-5. They couldn't manage to get a 6-player from Bob because of load shedding, so they are doing 5v5. We are on the second map. The first map was taken by Rebel Mafia with 250 points versus 43 from Bob. The score really didn't say how well Bob played there, right? Because they were really defending, or they were really attacking the hard points well. But it seems that Rebel Mafia is just really, really good at defending these points, right?
Oh, that's fantastic.
And what I am doing is I'm trying to give the guys a little bit more of an overhead view tonight, because if you see the point, some of the points are nice and open. You can have a good view at how the guys are running. For example, right now, I don't know if you are online yet, Sika, or you're just on Discord.
I am, but I can't get into spectator mode until you guys start the server again for the next map. So I'm going to listen to what you're saying.
Oh. Okay, so at the moment, we've got Rebel Mafia leading with 221 tickets versus the 19 tickets of Bob, but Bob is attacking profusely. There is some Rebel Mafia guys, sort of, looking after the point. At the moment, Buddha Pompi is on there, and of course he's getting his multipliers as well for being on the point for long enough. But we've got the Bob guys coming in. The point has just moved, and it is now again on the inside. This actually makes this map quite difficult to spectate in overhead view because it's on the inside, right? So I'm going to run with Voodoo, and actually...
Which map are they on now?
They are now on Hackney Yard. So they're on the second map, and I'm with Lynx69 actually. Guys, again, if you are... Oh, go to Voodoo. Just as I was about to ask, is there someone that you want us to spectate? I see in the comments. Go to Voodoo. And we are on Voodoo. So Rebel Mafia still holding the point here. Just past 175 tickets. Bob not backing down at all, right? I mean, these guys are really attacking, but Rebel Mafia really, really defending exceptionally well on this point, right? So Voodoo is still here. He's got that gold M4 of his out. Love that gun. Love that gun.
No, we won't go into who got gold skins of it. I do. Me, I do.
Yes, even me. Even me. Right, so I'm not going to do overhead view on this one because it's quite hard. The point is going to move in about 35 seconds. And I can already see that some of the Rebel Mafia guys are starting to move out to go to the next point. But with the scoring as it is, I'm not 100% sure how long that point will be up for. We have 20 seconds remaining on the clock before the point moves, and they're at 230 points, so they only need 20 points. And basically at a second a point, they might activate the next hard point for a few seconds. But I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I'm with Bomberfork at the moment, who's the team sniper here for Rebel Mafia. Oof, almost got the kill there. Didn't quite get it. 243 points. The point has moved indeed. So the new point active for the next 15 seconds. Again, it's inside the building, so I'm sticking with first person view here. But Bob actually does have the point. Oh, that was almost a very bad grenade. He almost killed himself with that grenade. It was so close.
I feel like I'm listening to radio to a decent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
2 points. 2 points.
I'm listening to the game.
There we go.
I can't see it. So
Rebel Mafia takes that map as well. So that is 250 versus 29. So I'm going to update it, and I can see here the final play was, of course, by the Rebel Mafia player, Lynx 96. And he did actually quite well on that point over there. Kill wise, again, not that much different. I mean, we're not going into sort of the 20s. In fact, on the Bob side, the kills are higher. Oh, sorry, I apologize. I was looking at the dates. The kills are relatively similar. Bomberfork there and Buddha Pompi scoring quite high on the kills. Voodoo as well, 24 there, so that's doing quite well. On the Bob side, Twaki with his 11 there. So Rebel Mafia really impressive here tonight.
yes.
Right.
Sounds like it. Sounds like I've been missing a really, really great game.
So Sika, I am available there for you to join. I see that you actually have already.
I have, yes.
Right, so I'm just updating the scores here on my side quickly, which means that Rebel Mafia are now on 500 points, and Bob will be on, can you believe I have a calculator out?
Oh.
They will be on 72 points. So guys, if you have just joined us for the game, We are now going into the third and final round. The third map, of course, will be St. Petrograd, and at the moment the scoring is 500 points to Rebel Mafia versus the 72 of Bob. Again, I don't really it doesn't really reflect how well Bob is playing tonight. I just think it also reflects how well Rebel Mafia is defending, right? So that's quite good. So let me quickly choose the map here, St. Petrograd, and I just want to call ready, and then we will go into the third and final map. Oops, I put ready in the wrong group.
I see that.
Right, let's start that map, and this is of course the third and final map of the game. So guys, again, if you have joined us tonight, thank you very much for joining. If you are already subscribed to the channel, that's great. If you are not, please hit that little subscribe button. Also hit the little bell to get your notifications whenever we go online. We really appreciate that. And of course, if you like what we are busy doing, give us a like on the video there. I always like to see a lot of likes, so smash it if you don't mind. It's really appreciated. In the comments, if there's someone that you would like us to spectate specifically, please let me know. I'll go on to them and try and stick with them for a little bit, but we're also going to do a bit of overhead view for you guys. And I'm still looking for an opportunity to use the replay video tonight.
It's difficult in such a fast game.
It is very difficult, yes. So who have we not seen tonight? Yoki. Let's run with Yoki for a bit. And let's see what he's doing.
Right, and department, yes, it is N Seeker from EVL. Hi.
The same.
The very same.
Oh, there we go. And this one, Bob, moving on quickly. It is already contested. So the Rebel Mafia guys are there. Bob defending, Rebel Mafia then taking that. So the ticket's starting to run for them in a positive direction. I'm going to go with the Prometheus. And we're going to see what he's doing. He's on the point there defending, but we've got a lot of Bob guys rushing in. So let me do a bit of an overhead view here, so you can see from which side the Bob guys are coming into. Oh, that vehicle explodes, takes out a player. The Bob guys still coming in from that open theater from the bar area, but there is heavy defending going on here. And let's see, Voodoo was being hit there. Oh, I think he is taken out. Let's run with Voodoo then for a second. And he's over here at the courtyard area doing defending on that point. The point has just moved, so the hard point has gone on. And let's see, Voodoo's not moving. So he's... oh, he's not moving because he's already on the point. That makes perfect sense. Oh, does get taken out there. So let's run with Twaki for a little bit. He's pushing onto the point here. Has a grenade out. Let it go. It's going to explode in your hand. That's it.
I'm still trying to orientate myself.
You're trying to what? Orientate yourself.
I was still trying to orientate myself.
Can I tell you that these guys are moving so fast that even me, I'm disorientated, right? They are moving exceptionally fast. I mean, these are two really good teams. I think Rebel Mafia tonight coming out very strong. Running with Gambit Steel now. Ooh, does get a couple of shots there on, but it does get taken out by the Prometheus. Let's run with Evil Root. He's heading over to the new point. Does claim that point now for Bob. He's going to do some defending here. He's got some Bob players coming in to support him. It's inside the building, so I'm going to stay with him in first person for a bit. But there are grenades and things coming in. Players coming in as well. Gets the kill though. Oh, does get taken out there by Prometheus again. Prometheus obviously looking like he's making a good run tonight. He's coming back onto this point. The point is now being held by Rebel Mafia again. Running with Buddha Pompey. He's going on the outside. I think he's got to try and do some sort of flank here, knowing where the point is. Ooh, but he's going to come up against a couple of players here. Takes a couple of shots, hides, flashbang goes out. Does get the flash on someone, but I think he's waiting for himself to regen before he takes the player on. Does
See,
get
the
the kill.
RMZAv guys are already moving through towards the bar, which Bob already has possession of.
Correct, but I see that Bob has managed to move there quicker than they did. It is contested now. So ticket count 132 versus the 21. Contested flag at the moment, so the tickets are standing still.
3 of them in that bar area.
Burapompi does well there with the pistol. But now RMZAv claiming that point, so tickets running up. Burapompi here again on the outside. Ooh, does get taken out at the end. Gonna go with Voodoo. And where is Voodoo lying? What spot is this? He's a under the pool table guy.
Always got to watch for those ones in the bar fights, right?
Come Voodoo, this is strategic hiding, bud. Right, he's watching the door over there. They RMZAv are still holding the point, but they're moving off it now. The hard point will move as well. So 21 points to Bob, 171 at the moment, 172.3 now for RM. And Rebel Mafia really pushing hard on here. The point is contested.
Ooh, not anymore.
But no, it's held by RM now. There is some contesting going on the whole time. I mean, like I said, Bob, not sort of, lying back or letting go. I mean, they keep pushing into the points. Rebel Mafia on tonight's games just exceptionally good on defending. I see there was a spotting grenade thrown, so Voodoo was definitely seen, but I think it was at the bottom. So I think he's okay where he is in terms of his positioning.
Positioning here. Yep.
Yeah. Again, the point is inside the building, so I'm going to stick with first person for a little bit. Oof, he does get taken out. Let's run with Prometheus, who gets a couple of kills there as I go onto him. He's doing some serious defending here from the outside of the point. Point is being contested. Bob is in there. Oof, player does get taken out. Still running with
Bob,
Prometheus.
Completely in the wrong place at the moment. They really need to get back there. They want to take that point.
Yeah, I think they're running from quite a far distance though. So if they all get taken out, it's quite a distance to cover back to that point, right? So there's 10 tickets in it at the moment, and what I'm going to do is the first available opportunity. I am going to actually, I think what I will do is I will slow play the final one. So let's do that replay. Oh no, you know what I'm going to miss then if I do that? Let's go back and first see the final replay. And that was the play by Lynx. Oh, it's the second time Lynx is featured tonight. And what we'll do is we'll give him a slow-mo on his replay. There we go. It's a good idea.
A slow-mo on a slow-mo.
A slow-mo on a slow-mo. Right, there we go. So guys, you can see the scoring there. And that is of course then 21 to Bob and the 250 to Rebel Mafia. So if you give me 1 second, we're going to do the final scoring for you. And that will mean that it will be Rebel Mafia's game tonight with 750 points. And Bob will be the 72 plus the 21 that they've earned. And Bob will be then on the 93. So I think undisputedly tonight, Rebel Mafia came out, and they came out hard, and they came out strong, and I think they played exceptionally well. And what I'm going to do is, while we are talking, I am going to let them, if they want to, play a final and last game. So we'll let the guys do that. Let me just tell them we have
I think some of the UB for Bob guys have actually left. Sorry, I read the first name. As I remember, Black said Ranger's got an issue with changing his tags to Bob.
Oh yes, he does. Right, so guys, if you have joined us for tonight's game, first of all, thank you very much for joining. We really appreciate the support. Again, if you're already subscribed to the channel, that's great. If you are not, please hit that little subscribe button. Also hit the bell to get your notifications whenever we go online. We really do appreciate that. And if you like what we did tonight, remember to hit that like button. We also like to see that. Of course, these scores, together with the games that were played last night, which is the game between Dow and GSE, which GSE won, will all be updated on the website by tomorrow. And as always, the event list will also be available on the website if you guys want to see what games are going to be happening tomorrow night. But I think that is all that we had for you for tonight. Again, thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed watching with us and enjoyed the game as much as we did. Sika, anything from your side before I sign off?
No, it just looks like I missed a really great match. Again, guys, apologies that I came on so late, but unfortunately, like real life caught up to me there for an hour or five.
Like it
But
does sometimes, right?
yes, yes. But yeah, of course, thank you for everybody that tuned in to listen to Yaku and my 10 cents right there at the end. And of course, yeah, to both teams, well played. Can't
Okay.
wait to go watch the rest of it.
Excellent. Guys, we will bring you more games. I'm not 100% sure which games this week yet, but definitely we will. We hope that you will join us for our next stream. But for tonight, that's all we had. I'm RMZAv for Battle Bros. Leave no one standing.